First of all, congratulations.
Thank you.
Huge fan of your work. Boys Don't
thank you.
Cry and Stop Loss. Both of them, I found myself completely not breathing during scenes from them. You're just somebody that I completely admire. You throw everything into films. And so when I saw you were doing Carrie, I was extremely excited. And part of me was like, wait, Carrie? So what was it about Carrie that made you want to do a horror film?
Well, first of all, thank you for the compliment. I appreciate it. I do throw everything into my work, and I love story and I love storytelling, and that is why it had to be Carrie. I mean, when I read the novel, which I had read as a kid, and read as a literature student, I just fell back in love with Carrie White. I love this character. I love everything about her. I love that she's a misfit and a social outcast. I love that she wants love and acceptance the way we all do. I love that she's really up against it with these kids who just give her the hardest time. And I love her home life, that she has such a difficult time with a mother who absolutely loves her, but has such unorthodox ways of raising a child that it's incredibly difficult. So those first few pages, I just fell so madly in love with it all over again. And the opportunity to bring this to life was really a dream come true. Could I find, the right Carrie for this generation? Could we find the right Margaret? Once we had them, could we build it so that you felt the suspense and the excitement and you wanted Carrie to succeed in this Cinderella story at prom? And could you root for her when the powers come out and all hell breaks loose? The revenge tale.
I didn't cry when I saw the first Carrie. I was terrified. And there was parts in this movie where I was actually teary-eyed. How important was it to you to bring this story now when bullying is so relevant in our world?
Incredibly important. The thing about King that amazes me is he's such a great writer that he wrote something that's timely, timeless, and that's more relevant now than it was then, which means that he was prescient, right? He was ahead of the times, which means to me as a writer-director, so that I have to not only bring to life the elements that are classically what make it great, but we have to modernize it. And we've got to put it into the contemporary world so that these issues that matter to you, the emotional and the physical violence, the superpowers, the revenge tale, so that those things feel urgent. They feel like something that you're watching that's reflective of your own times. And that's, I think, what great entertainment is it takes you on a wild ride, you have a great time, but it feels necessary, contemporary, and urgent. And particularly, say, putting in social media, putting in the cell phones. It was imperative that those kids had cell phones, that when they were going to do something, they were going to film it, and they were going to go home and they were going to upload it. And when they uploaded it, somebody was going to see it. And then it was going to have a life of its own, because that's the thing about social media. It has a life of its own. And that's the world we all live in. So that was important to me. And hopefully, going back to if you felt emotional or if you liked it, it's because it was hitting you in places that mattered to you.
Horror fans are super loyal. If you could tell every horror fan one thing before they see this movie, what would it be?
Hopefully, this is going to satisfy the hell out of you.
Yeah.
It's going to scare you, it's going to intrigue you, it's going to be suspenseful, and you're going to have the greatest ride. And you're going to love it with your friends.
You created a horror film that makes people think, and I don't know that's ever been done before, so thank you so much.
Oh, thank you so much.
If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to AMC Movie News on YouTube. It's free and a great way to stay updated with all the latest movie news and check out our daily show, AMC Movie Talk. Also, don't forget to check us out on Facebook and Twitter to stay in the loop for our special prizes, giveaways, and contests.